I grew up in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia near Rocky Mount, Martinsville, in Henry County and Franklin County area. My ancestors in Virginia had actually been there longer than I ever suspected. And I just really got wrapped up in studying about them, and that study worked really well with what Tim and I wanted, which was to be in the country, to be working with the land as much away from chemicals and dependence on chemicals as possible. We moved to Middlesex County in the eastern part of Virginia in 1997 from Richmond, in the hopes of finding a farm ultimately where we could have goats and free-range chickens and work on a lot of the traditional skills that we're interested in. But I wanted to get started in 1999 because I had been making goat milk products for the state fair with canned Meyenberg goat milk from the grocery store. So in 1999 we found a local farmer who was willing to let us trade work for rent so that I could go ahead and get the goats and the chickens before we had our farm. Once we found the farm in 2000, I set out to learn everything I could about the tradition of fermented milk products around the world. I could flesh out my story. I really wanted to make a kind of cheese that was similar to what they were making on the frontier and what my grandparents were making in the as late as the 50s. When we started 13 years ago, we started with just 4 dairy goats. That was 1999, and there were no affordable templates available in America for grade A goat microdairies. So we designed and completed our own in 2003. We also researched and developed America's only lactic curd raw milk cheese system, based on old world methods. Our packaging is always biodegradable, and we utilize mostly locally grown materials. That includes Virginia wine and spirits in which to macerate the leaves that cover the cheese. We've now grown our herd to a strong 34. We've never put chemicals on the land. We've respected the goats and the environment. We've had a modicum of success with our cheese, and then with an ever-increasing demand for our products, the time is right for some much-needed upgrades. Tim and Cole and I are very proud of what we have accomplished on the farm and in the creamery so far. We are excited about the possibilities going forward. We've learned so much since we began this journey, and we think that with your help we can complete what we've started, proving that small can be viable and sustainable.